Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you how to build a working solenoid motor completely from scratch. Yes, a real motor that turns electricity into mechanical rotation. And the best part, you can build it at home using simple, everyday materials. Take the metal tube and place washers on both ends to hold the wire in place. Carefully wind the insulated wire around the tube layer by layer. The tighter and more even the winding, the stronger the electromagnet will be. Leave about 2 inches of free wire on both ends for connections. Secure the coil to the wooden base using screws, glue, or zip ties. It needs to sit firmly because this will be the engine block of your motor. Slide the nail inside the tube. This is the moving core or piston. It should move freely back and forth without friction. Now let's turn that linear motion into rotation. Bend the thick copper wire into a crankshaft shape, basically an axle with an offset bend. This offset converts the back and forth movement of the nail into spinning motion. Attach a connecting rod between the nail and the crankshaft. As the nail moves in and out, it pushes the crank, which makes the shaft rotate. To keep everything spinning smoothly, mount a wooden flywheel on the shaft. Just like in real engines, the flywheel stores momentum and keeps the motor running past the dead spots. Here's the clever part. If you just connect the battery to the coil, the motor will pull the nail in once and then stop. To keep it running, we need to switch the current on and off at the right time. That's where the breaker comes in. We build a simple contact switch right on the crankshaft. One contact is always touching, sliding along the shaft. The other is a bent piece of copper wire that only makes contact at a certain angle of rotation. When the crank turns, the contacts close, current flows, the nail is pulled in. Then the contacts open, current stops, the nail resets, and the cycle repeats. It's a primitive but effective timing system, similar to the ignition in old engines. Now it's time for the first test run. Connect the power supply. At first, the crank may just twitch, but once the flywheel picks up speed, the motor comes alive. The piston moves back and forth, the crankshaft spins, and the breaker keeps feeding pulses of current at the perfect moment. And just like that, you've built a functioning solenoid motor with your own hands. Here's what's happening. Current flows through the coil and creates a magnetic field. The magnetic field pulls in the nail, which acts as the piston. The piston pushes the crankshaft via the connecting rod. The flywheel keeps the motion going, and the breaker times the current, so the cycle repeats. Want more power? Use thicker wire and more turns on the coil. Want smoother motion? Add a heavier flywheel. Want more speed? Adjust the breaker so the timing is perfect. In the end, this little build is more than just a fun DIY project. It's a hands-on lesson in electromagnetism, mechanics, and timing systems. If you enjoyed this project, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments if you'd like to see me build a bigger multi-coil version of this motor. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next project.